The couple of things that I'm going to focus on today is the Homeowners Property Tax Assistance Program, which is HPTAP. And we're going to talk about valuation because there was an executive order that was released recently where we'll be able to still hear appeals. So first, with the Homeowners Property Tax Assistance Program, the state law under MCL 2117U provides the opportunity for a owner-occupied property to have the opportunity to be exempt of property taxes based upon income or circumstance. Each jurisdiction within the state of Michigan has the same opportunity to offer this program. So it's not just Detroit. Every municipality around the state has the same option, but they do have to create guidelines in order for individuals to apply, homeowners to apply. So outside of Detroit, please check with the local jurisdiction to find out what their application guidelines are or to retrieve the actual application. As it relates to the city of Detroit, the Homeowners Property Tax Assistance Program is designed on many levels to assist homeowners with the payment or removal of their property taxes based upon income or circumstance. The application starts with the income, and we look at the income first based upon the number of people in the household. The Board of Review is the only entity that can actually make a decision on the application. But we start with the income so we can get an idea of what's going on in the household. And those guidelines are set every year. We submit them to the city council and they, under resolution, approve those guidelines for what the application process is going to be. Typically, when the applicant provides the application and all supporting documentation, they're generally approved. We process typically thousands of applications every year, and we try to make the process as simple as possible. This year is a little different. This year, we know that people are struggling to get information to us or don't have easy access to copiers or notary or certain things. So we're looking at a lot of different options to provide additional resources, which we should have wrapped up actually by the end of this week, so that people will be able to have easier access to the Board of Review for the submission of applications or the submission of supporting documentation. But currently, the submission of supporting documentations can be done by fax, email, mail, and which are the standard processes. Unfortunately, we're not doing any forward-facing or public-facing interaction right now. We don't know how soon that's going to be, but again, we're looking at additional processes so that we can continue to process applications as simple as possible for the community. As it relates to individuals who are over income, if you are over income, and this was even prior to the COVID situation, tell us your story. We know that there's individuals or homeowners that have health concerns at their home where they're dealing with additional medical costs, or there was a circumstance that occurred in the household that caused them to lose a household member, which in addition caused a substantial loss of household income, or other circumstances that where the household income is impacted. Tell us your story. The Board of Review has the ability to deviate from the guidelines based upon what's called substantial and compelling reasons. So we evaluate those situations on a case-by-case basis and make a determination accordingly. So just because your income is above the guidelines does not mean that should prevent you from filing an application for assistance. We know that even more now than ever, people are looking for help. And I just submit to you that you need to apply and allow the board to make a determination. Issued Executive Order 2020-87, which extended the March Board of Review deadline to July 21st. So the city of Detroit will be allowing homeowners, or any property owner actually in the city of Detroit, the ability to appeal their property taxes, which is normally has only been available during the month of March. You'll be able to do that from June 1 to July 21st. July 21st is the cutoff date. If you go to the City of Detroit website, to the Office of the Assessor. On the main page, you will see a brief statement regarding the executive order, and under that statement, there is a link that will connect you to the petition that you can complete and turn in. You can mail it in. I prefer that you email it to assessor review at detroitmi.gov. That's assessor review at detroitmi.gov, so that and turn that in more sooner than later. So then that way it can have a chance to be looked at, and any questions that need to be addressed or anything that needs to be discussed prior to any determination can be done prior to that July 21st date. The great thing is that the Board of Review is back working. Generally, we're in the office on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. Thursdays, we are doing our Zoom meeting relative to our poverty exemption read-ins so that we can constantly update the Wayne County Treasurer on individuals who potentially qualify for the PAYS program, and have that information updated so they can constantly update citizens, and we can get more and more people into that program. As it relates to PAYS and the city of Detroit and how it actually works, you cannot get into PAYS without having an exemption. The exemption is the very first part. So with the city of Detroit, we have a committed working relationship with the Wayne County Treasurer where we update them every time the Board of Review meets and grants, denies, whatever our decisions are for the poverty exemption applications. That information is then transferred to Wayne County Treasurer, and then they update their website for those individuals who qualify for the PAYS program. If you want more information about PAYS, you can actually go to the City of Detroit website, detroitmi.gov/PAYS, P-A-Y-S, and it will give you all the information about what PAYS is, how it works. There's also a link on that page for the tax exemption application, for the HP TAP exemption application. Also, again, the information regarding the exemption application and that process, detroitmi.gov/HPTAP.
You can find more at onedetroitpbs.org or subscribe to our social media channels and sign up for our One Detroit newsletter.